Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about how to change colors of your artwork easily using Photoshop. You don't have to know Photoshop. You don't have to have had any kind of experience with it. It's okay if you're opening it for the first time ever. That's completely fine. I have my artwork open here in Photoshop, but I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Okay, so I have my file right here, hexa.png. Now all you have to do is open this in Photoshop. So this is going to be pretty easy. What you can do is you can right click and say open with and open with Photoshop. Or other option is you can just click and drag over here if you have a file open. If you don't, if you go to Photoshop, you can go to File, Open, and then it takes you to the browser window where you can actually search for everything and then select your file and click open. And I'm going to cancel here because I already have it open. So you have your file open right now. I want to upload this to probably some site like Society 6, and I feel that I want to make a set of this pattern, and I want it in like different colors. The one way you can do it in Illustrator is to go and click on each element and change it or group it, change it. We don't want to go through all that trouble. This is going to be a really, really simple process. Once you have that, all you have to do is go down to your layers panel. It's right here. If you cannot see it, all you have to do is go to Windows and Layers. So once you have your layers here, you can see that this is your layer number 0. And now what you're going to do is you're going to add a new layer. This button right here says create a new layer. You're just going to click on it. So you have a blank layer right now. Let's rename the original one as the original. You don't really have to do this. This is just so that you can keep track of what you have been doing. I'll just go to my original right now and I'll select. All I have to do is press Ctrl A or Command A on your Mac. And then what happens is everything gets selected. Now you have to copy this. So I'll press Ctrl C or Command C on your Mac and this gets copied. So now we go back to layer 1. And then I'm just gonna, you see this eye symbol here, this shows whether you want to see that layer or not. So if I uncheck this, I cannot see anything because we are on layer 1 and layer 1 has nothing. So now I'm gonna press Control V or Command V is gonna paste the artwork into our now whatever layer is active, that is layer 1. So now we have unchecked this so we can't see the original layer and we are on layer 1. Make sure you click on layer 1 so that this is highlighted, and now we're on this. Now we want to change the color of this artwork. All you have to do is go to Image, Adjustments, and to get there. So now you can move this bar right here. As I move it, the color changes. So you can just select whatever color you want. And you can also experiment with this one right here, brighter or somewhat like this. Okay, I'll keep that. And lightness, if you want to make it really pastel kind of a thing, you can always move towards this end. Darken it. I'm gonna make it probably like this. And then click OK. This is our second color that we have chosen. Now I want different colors, but if I go back to my original, that is the yellow shade tone, and try to modify it, I'm going to get the same results or somewhere in between. So I want to try out a little different combination. So all I have to do is you just press Ctrl A to select everything and then press Ctrl C or Command C so that you copy the selection. Now I'm going to go ahead and click a new layer. I'm gonna uncheck this. I don't want to see that. Control V. Now we'll go back to our image and then do adjustments, hue or saturation, and try this out. See, you have a completely different set of colors that you get. Cool, isn't it? So you can change this again and make variations as well. And you have things like this. You need to just go and play with it for a while and figure out which ones are really nice and which ones you like. This is pretty amazing, isn't it? Once you're done with it, I'll just click OK here. I have 3 layers now. All I have to do is now export this. So I'm just going to say File, Export, Export As. So whatever the layer you are on, because I've unchecked the other 2 eyes over there. So this is what is going to reflect when you try to export it. And always export as a PNG unless you really know for sure that you want the background in the picture. But in this case, I would suggest taking out a PNG. So it's taking a little time because my memory is really low. Okay, so you have this and you select PNG, transparency, and then say export all. Once you have that, you can actually see that this is one of the things that I actually exported. So you have this pattern right here. And after that, if you want to export, I'm going to cancel this. If you're going to go and export the other layers, just go to that layer, uncheck this, check this, and say export, and then save it as a PNG. And that's it. That's how you change colors in Photoshop. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next week.